How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Back at it again. It is time. The unboxing of the Pro Eagle 3-ton big wheel off-road jack. They've nicknamed this thing the Kratos. I don't know if Kratos was that from the, I'm trying to remember. Anybody used to play that game, was it called Gods of War or something like that? PS4, PS2, all the PS3, whatever system it was on. I don't know, but I mean, a name like Kratos, this thing is massive. Just want to enjoy the sweet sounds of the unpacking. Pro Eagle. Got the package, received it in a timely manner. I mean, let's just talk about how well packaged this thing is first. Cut this off. Look at this packaging. Really well packaged. This thing is, the package itself is over 70 pounds. I think the jack is 60 pounds, but the shipping weight is like 70 pounds. You know, right here on the top, they tell you right off top, they're jacks. Of course, we got the Kratos here, but you also can get the Beast, the OG, and the Talon. Depending on what you need, I went with a 3-ton jack, which is more than what's needed for my truck. But I went with that for A, the lifting capacity, because my truck is lifted, and B, just in case I ever need to help somebody else out and they're in a diesel or something bigger than mine, you know, we're good to go. So here, some instructions. They also give you a little bit of vinyl sticker here. And I kind of like vinyl stickers. I usually put them on the inside of my Diamondback cover. If you haven't seen the link to my Diamondback cover, you got to check it out. I'll make sure I put a card so you can check that out. I'm going to be doing a 60 days later review of the Diamondback because I do have some things to say about that. Everything's not all good. It's a lot of good, but everything's not all good. So, right here, got a retention pin. Some nuts and bolts and some other accessories. You hear the noise. The noise of styrofoam. Styrofoam noise. So here, this is like a small lift extension. It also has a nice rubber pad on it. This is good, you know, if you're going to be lifting in certain areas where instead of being metal on metal, got the rubber on metal. I usually lift the rear of my truck from the rear differential, but you know, it just depends on what I'm doing. But it's nice to have a nice rubber pad. So you can use the jack directly with just the original extension that's included. But if you want to use this extension, you put a pin inside and it extends your extension height. I think it goes an additional 8 inches. Very, very, very nice wheels. These wheels are like a hard material. There's no air in the wheels at all. The benefit of these wheels is, A, it really is designed to give you that off-road feel. I don't know if you've ever tried to take a normal jack over like gravel or dirt or mud, but the biggest impediment normally is not the grab handle, you know, and some jacks have skid plates. It is the wheels. Like, the wheels are just freaking things that get on everybody's nerves on a jack. So we keep going here. Little broken top. What do we got here? Take that off. There she blows. The actual jack itself. This thing has some weight on it. I'm not gonna lie. Definitely has some weight on it. Well, okay. I mean, we are working here with a real life big boy jack. But, you know, as I begin to put this together, let's just talk about the jack a little bit for a little bit. So, obviously, as I mentioned, it includes a grab handle. Some of this styrofoam pieces off a little bit. You know, it includes that grab handle. It includes a full length skid plate. Now the thing about this skid plate, as I continue to put this together, it's right here on the bottom. Whole bottom here is a skid plate. Why is that beneficial? It's beneficial because it helps prevent you sinking in sand or damaging the actual jack itself if you're using it in those type of environments. So really important, that skid plate. Big beefy wheels, as I mentioned. See if I can get this thing put together without freaking killing myself or destroying my table. Oh, okay. I see you, Pro Eagle. Not only they give you like snap rings, I think they assume you don't own tools. But they also give you this like little set of pliers here with the snap rings. You take the little baby pliers, insert them inside the snap ring, stretch the snap ring around, boom. Just in case you're kind of wondering what I'm doing here, scoot the jack back just a little bit, not too much. So you take the little pliers, put them inside the snap ring, right? You take the snap ring, you spread it out right here, right over the axle, and that's the quick installation of snap rings. I think I'm gonna make sure I hold on to this little baby pair of pliers. Might come in handy in the future. All right, so for when you're not using the extension, they want you to kind of take the extension here. So the extension, when not being in use, you can kind of keep it right here. All right, so here, using the actual small extension here. So let's just put this here. So you kind of got the jack pin here. Kind of find the spot that you want. Take it through both sides. Boom. Thing's ready to rock. You know, you got a carrying handle here. You know, I'm assuming that's going to be pretty useful. I'm not really sure. But it has side handles, which are, you know, I'm definitely assuming it's definitely going to be really useful. The entire lift height of this jack is 2 feet 4 inches. So gives you plenty of lift. And, you know, the crazy thing about it is it comes with a 2-year warranty, which I really like. I don't know if I have to like go register online for the warranty. This thing feels extremely sturdy. I mean, this thing's very, very sturdy. All right, so for demonstration purposes, I thought, you know, let me just show you how well it glides, and maybe I can, don't tell my wife, lift her car up just a little bit. I won't take the wheels off the ground because A, it's a new car. B, I'm not about to get under the car and make sure I'm on the frame or something solid. But I also just want to show you how easy this thing is to use. Now listen, it's an off-road jack. I'm in my garage, which has that epoxy gray crap all over it. So any jack would work well under these conditions. Just use your imaginations. I will show y'all how it works in the real world soon. But for now, let me just show you this. All right, so got the jack. Easy glide motion. Now earlier I mentioned to y'all that pad that was on the extension. Actually, you can take that pad off the extension and put it directly on the jack. So now you got rubber meeting metal, so you're less likely that you tear some stuff up, which I can always appreciate. Easy glide motion. Doing this all with one hand just to show the ease of use. Easy pump action. One hand motion. Just like that, rocking and rolling. Not gonna do any more. Also decided to get the mount for it as well. I'm gonna mount this in the back of my truck, so that way the jack's always with me. I have a jack that's always here at my house, so it's not really a need for me to keep this in my garage at all times. Boom. Take this. I'm gonna mount this on the inside of my truck. There's a cover for the jacks, and these are the straps that hold the actual jack to it. You know, go to Pro Eagle Jack, check out their jacks. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be something on there that you like. You know, like I said, they got the Talon, they got the Beast, they got the OG. Of course, I got the Kratos. I have the mount. It's gonna be a great addition to my truck just to have some extra gear with me. If you go there and use the code DIRTY, they will give you a free pair of gloves or jack cover. I went with the gloves and I purchased the jack cover because I just want my jack to be covered. These are some high-speed gloves. I mean, they're windproof purportedly. I mean, we'll test them out. It's always going to be nice to have some gloves with me. Somebody on the side of the road. My kid already has some gear to help them out, but now I have a jack, be able to help them real quick. Soon I'm going to be showing y'all these horn blasters, onboard air system I just installed. Comes with 2 tanks. Of course, it comes with the horns, but it's going to be real beneficial to air myself up, air somebody else up. So I'm looking forward to showing y'all that. I've already got that fully installed on the truck, so I'll be showing y'all that soon. Also, I think I'm going to show you the actual tools that I keep in my tool bag on my truck. I kind of showed you the whole kit that's with me at all times. I'll make sure I link that up so you can see the whole everyday carry kit that's in my truck. But the actual tools in my tool bag, you know, it might be helpful to show you what I keep. I got giveaway items, so items in there that if somebody's on the side of the road and they know for a fact they need a 10 millimeter or a 13 millimeter wrench, which is the most common wrenches used and sizes used on vehicles. Boom, just give it to them, keep living life. Then also just be able to help somebody out. Let me know what else y'all want to see. I'm always trying to think of something. If you've never been here before, just hit the subscribe button. I talk about random stuff. I'm not a prepper, but I just try to do little stuff that might help the family out. And I'm not a doomsday guy, but I'll just try to do a little bit of stuff to stay prepared. And, you know, just in case something happened on the road, I want to be able to be prepared as well. But until then, I'll catch y'all soon.